Catholic Charities oftentimes takes on projects that others will just walk away from. And the reason for that oftentimes is because of responsibility. It's like we don't pass people by. You know, we don't just sit by and let somebody else take care of somebody or think, well, the next guy's going to take care of them. Well, what if there isn't a next guy?
My name is Lori Accardi. I'm the Executive Director of Catholic Charities of Broome County. We are celebrating 80 years of service to our community, as well as 100 years of service in New York State as Catholic Charities. Back then, we started as a small agency, really serving people who were poor and needed food, shelter, and clothing. We also helped children who needed foster care and provided adoption services, and helped kids stay out of trouble and off the streets through different youth programs, most notably our CYO, Catholic Youth Organization. We serve all people, we employ all people of all faiths, and we hold a special regard for people who are poor, poor being very broadly defined, economically, in spirit, socially. And so over the years, we've really tried to be there for people who may have been left out or been able to be served by other agencies. These people have included homeless and runaway youth, the mentally ill, people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we've really tried to be sort of a safe haven and place where they can grow and choose their life path and go on to do what they'd like to do in their lives.
Hi, I'm Amy, and I'm with Catholic Charities of Broome County. A very important part of the services that we provide is developing plans and developing a process that is strictly based on person-centered planning. There's so much more to a residential program than just a residence to live in. It's about making their dreams come true and fulfilling all of their wishes and desires.
When I came on board in 1975, there were basically 3 agencies here. There was the CYO that I was heading up. There was the Retired Senior Volunteer Program that still exists in the agency today. And there was Catholic Social Services, which was our counseling arm of the organization.
Health Home is a program that provides care management. I always tell people, think of health first, and that's what we do, is to coordinate your health care. Children have special needs, and you're not really just treating the child, you're also involving the whole family, and you have to ensure that they're involved and that they have input and that you use them as the most important resource, really. That's really key to a child's success.
The first milestone was when the Catholic Social Services, which was led by a priest at the time, hired their first layperson, and that would have been Jack O'Rourke. Jack came in, he spent 39 years as a director of Catholic Social Services. So that was a milestone for the agency, hiring another layperson. The second one, obviously, is when I came in October of '80 and became the first lay director of the overall agency. And then our involvement over the years in the mental health field has been large, very big. And I think our reputation and our work around the populations have warranted that. I think the funders, the state, have seen what they have in Catholic Charities and are feeling really comfortable with the work that we do and the success that we've had. We started to get into the disaster relief area and not thinking we'd ever have that opportunity, and lo and behold, we had 2 floods within, 4 or 5 years of each other. We took a step. We stepped up. Catholic Charities, again, utilizing our connections with our local parishes, opened up 3 relief centers. I'll never forget it. I think the flood came at the end of June, and we're July 4th. We were there. We opened up 3 relief centers, one in Kirkwood, one in downtown Binghamton, and one in Endicott, to give people an opportunity to come in and get supplies that they needed. And again, using the volunteer system that we set up through our local parishes, it worked out splendidly, and it was great.
I'm Bill Donahue, and I'm a volunteer at Catholic Charities Food Pantry. Since I've been at the food pantry, I've seen where the demand has grown every year, and it serves clients through all age groups. And it really struck home. I think the major thing with Catholic Charities is they had the biggest impact on the community, and I think that's the key thing that sets it apart from other organizations.
Honestly, our actions speak louder than our words in some cases, and I like that. You know, I think we're always there to help. Whatever the need might be, I think people know that. I think organizations come to us with that in mind. If we weren't here, I don't know. I think they'd be hard-pressed to do some of the great work that we're doing today in this community. It's just who we are. That's what we do, and I think we do very well at it.
At Catholic Charities, we are so honored and privileged to have been able to serve our community for these 80 years. We really look forward to serving you for 80 more years in all kinds of ways through social innovation and programming that is state-of-the-art. We really appreciate everyone who supported us over the years. Thank you to all of our volunteers, to our very important staff who provide such valuable service, and to anyone who supported us through their time, talent, or treasure. Thank you so much.